This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
To the air, it's Sayin. Catch hard in here over the middle. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Tate. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So USC's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, it's third down after that run. It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The Trojans will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
QB decides to keep it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Big swings at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the move. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes the catch downfield. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
To throw, it's Mayava. Finds an open target on the left side.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
A completion sets up a second down play. They'll try the ground game here. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sure hands. It's Sanders. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Throw to the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and it's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They're going to run it. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Ohio State 14, USC 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. He steps out at the 25, and in the same place had it been a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Smith. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sand. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mayava. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Hands off to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
But a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He dumps it off to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit, trying to connect from 40 yards out. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. He's running out of time here. That is broken up and incomplete.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. 7th play of the drive coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Mayava. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Toss play to the outside. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking downfield. It's Mayava. The sure hands. It's Jordan.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keeping that clock rolling.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Mack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Maeva. It's an out route. The catch made. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's a handoff with 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Ohio State 27, USC.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Sayin. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the grab. It's Lane. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Maeva. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The Stroud looking for a big 4th down stop. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
of 11.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No, they're stopped in short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the offense just takes a knee here.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.